Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay Kuro here again to give you my impressions of Gears of War 3. Of course, I'm not going to give a review until I finish the campaign, which might be like a day or two, because I'm such a busy person, of course. But these are just my impressions of the game so far, and I can honestly say, having played 2 and played a bit of 1, Gears 3 is really kind of up the ante, I guess, in the franchise. I mean, as an ender of the story, it really is a huge improvement. And I really love the game. Like I played the beta and it was pretty good, but the game's actually great. So far, the story I actually enjoy the story a lot. I was never really someone that was into the Gear story. I always thought it was kind of like meh as far as storytelling when it wasn't a great story. But so far, I really like the story in Gears. The acting is much better. Everyone doesn't have this kind of cheesy testosterone-filled corniness about them anymore. I mean, everyone still looks like they are on steroids and have just way past overdosing, but still, that's just the style that's going on here. Just fat necklace babies everywhere. But so far the game is, regardless of those things, it's really really good. So far I've seen me play multiplayer a lot because I've really been trying to play the multiplayer to get a good feel for it, I guess, before I start reviewing it. The campaign I've kind of got a good feel for so far. I just have to beat it so I can see what the ending's like and the rest of the story. But the multiplayer, I've never really got into Gears multiplayer at all. It's just one of those things that's like, I don't really care. I never really was into online multiplayer anyway until about maybe a year ago. I really got into it, and Gears was like one of the first ones I thought about playing, but I didn't. So it was like not even something I really played before. So I wasn't really used to it at all when I first started playing. I played the beta though, and that kind of introduced me to it. It was pretty cool. Of course, being a beta, it wasn't the greatest it could have been, but it was different, kind of. I mean, it was different from like COD in Call of Duty. I don't know what's a COD. It's like a fish. COD. It's a weird name. But of course, I love the multiplayer, especially this map I'm playing on right now. Also, make fun of my horrible shooting and whatnot. But the I like this map because it's like one of those maps where the environment changes up on you. So I don't know if it happens in this particular match, but I know like this horn that goes, and the entire map is covered in like small, and it's really hard to see. But it makes it a lot more difficult for people because you can't really see what's in front of you. I think I actually ran into people and gotten killed many times when it happened. But I really like games to kind of change up things for you to where it's not the same thing all the time. And it's really something to give you a challenge if you're playing against people who are kind of like on the same par as you. It's something else to kind of give you a handicap, I guess. But otherwise, I do like the guns. It's not like this mass, huge array of stuff. But there are guns that go along with the story as well as give you this extremely powerful arsenal of stuff going on. And I can play as a girl, so that's always awesome because I'm girly, kind of ish. But yeah. So I guess I go back to the rest of the game. But the gameplay is pretty fun. I do have a problem with every now and then I'm trying to get to cover, and it won't really let me go there. It kind of just throws me around. Like I might be going to cover, might be running somewhere, so I just run into enemy fire constantly and somersault everywhere. Because every time I somersault, I just want to. Every time I see someone else somersault, I have to somersault. Because like I can't do that in real life. So if I can do it in virtual reality, awesome. So it's not much else I really can say about Gears. I haven't really gotten that much into the game yet. So I don't really want to give a full review or even touch on certain things because I haven't really got enough experience with the game to say those things. Because yeah, I played Gears 2. I beat the game, but I didn't really put much thought into it. I was like, oh, this is something to do with a friend. That sounds really perverted. But Gears 2 was like that game that's like really a co-op game in its true nature, I guess. Because it's very few games you actually do co-op and I actually need the other person. So it's one of those few games that actually does like real co-op to where you actually need to cooperate with each other to beat the game. And like Lara Croft and Guardian of Light did that, where you actually need each other, which I actually like a lot. To where it's not really a point in being co-op if I don't really need you to be here, you know. So there's that. But I never really got into Gears. It's just not one of those games. It's like I gotta play Gears. I rented the game. I have a Game Pass, so I just kind of keep it as long as I want to. Which I actually kind of promote everyone to get because it's awesome. If you have a good blockbuster near you, of course, because if you have a crappy one, it's going to be the stupidest thing you've ever spent money on. But if you do have a good blockbuster that has gamers working there, then I actually recommend you do it. So I'll have this for a while, I guess, because I'm not really into Gears, like I said, so I'm not gonna buy the game unless it's just really awesome. But I'll have to see when I finish the game. I really like multiplayer though. I mean, I've really like multiplayer. That's all for my talk, I guess, tangent about Gears, and I'll have a full review up maybe next week. Hopefully the end of this week, but maybe possibly next week, because I gotta get some green screen stuff and everything. Because I want to do some different stuff with this channel. And of course, thank you guys so much for subscribing and supporting me and whatnot, because it makes me feel happy inside and warm in the pants. And that shouldn't have been said, but yeah. So of course, I'll see you guys later. If you want to play and teach me how to play this game a lot better than I am, go ahead and add me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is jkuro, as you can see on the screen. Also, because I find it funny and hilarious, I had my sister play Gears and she did commentary. So that'll be up probably tomorrow, because if you have family in your house that's horrible at video games and talks a lot, I mean, I love my sister. I love her commentary. It's hilarious because she's a mother and like a kind of pseudo gamer because she lives in a house with gamers. So that's funny. I'll let you guys laugh at that later and tell me if you want to hear more from her because she'd like to know. She likes to help out. So that'll be up. Review will be up later. Probably have some other videos up, like I said I would, later this week too. That's all. I'll see you guys later. Bye.